Hi everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Heaven and thank you very much for joining me today. And today's video I'm going to be making a design team project for Simply Made Crafts. So today we're going to be making this cute witch's hat treat box. So this is what it looks like. Okay, and we've made it out of the witch's hat gift box die set. Now you can either make this into a treat box like this here, where the lid comes off the top, or you could actually stick the lid down permanently and make it as an ornament. So you've got two choices there. You a quick close-up. I can't fit it in the camera, but this is what it looks like, and I absolutely love how it's turned out. So I've just added some purple leaves, and I actually got these from the range in the Halloween section, and I'll just show you them. They come in two different colours, purple and black, so that's what they look like. And then I just got some bandages and I just cut them up and separated them to add behind the leaves. And then I've done some stamping and embossing, and then I've got these bats on here. And then on the edges of my hat I've used some metallic silver paint, rubbed it onto my cardstock so it blends in with the belt that's around my hat. So then this bit comes off and you have this box here, so you could put lots of treats in there, or like I said, you could fix this permanently and you can have it as a Halloween, home decor ornament. So the choice is yours. So if you want to know how we put this together, then carry on watching this video and I hope you enjoy. So I've cut all my pieces ready, but I'm going to go through how many pieces you'll need for each die. So we're going to start off with the base. So we have the larger circle, which is your base, and then the smaller circle, that is your matte piece that will go on top. So for these ones here, you are just going to need one of each. So I've cut the large one out of black cardstock, and then for the layering piece I've cut it out of the patterned paper. So that's the two large circles, and then you're going to cut one piece of cardstock out of the octagon die. I nearly had to check that to see if that was said right. Octagon, yes. So you're going to need to cut one piece of cardstock out of that. We are going to cut 8 pieces of these ones here, which is this die. Then you'll need to cut 8 of this large panel here, which are your sides of your hat. And then you'll need to cut 8 pieces of pattern paper out of this die, and this is the layering piece that will go on top of here. Then you will need to cut 8 pieces out of this die here, and these are to make your belt that's going to go around your hat. And then finally, one piece of cardstock out of this one, and this is for the buckle for your belt. So we're going to start off with our long sides, and we have this flap here, and then we have the smaller flaps here. So the longer ones we're going to keep, and the smaller ones we are going to cut off. If you was making this for an ornament, you would leave the bottom flaps on, because this would be permanently stuck to your base, and the top part of your hat won't come off. So you can have two options. You can make it as a sweet box where the lid comes off and you put your treats in, or you can have this permanently stuck down and have it as an ornament. But we're going to make it as a treat box. So you'll need to cut off these bottom flaps here. And when you've done that, you're going to go ahead and fold on those score lines. So I've done that already. And now what we want to do is we want to stick these together. Okay, so we need to stick these sections together like that to make a cone shape. And we're just going to line them up Okay, and there we go. And you're just going to continue adding the rest, and then I'll be back once I've done mine. So there we go. So that's now done. And you also want to try and make sure to get your bottom of your cone level. And mine's still a bit wet, but I'm going to fold ever so gently just to show you what it will look like. So once that side's joined, there you have your cone. But before we do that, I think it would be best to add our layering pieces. So I'm just going to grab mine here. And like I said, if you wanted to, we have this star die here. You could lay this on top of here, and then you can cut out some stars. And let me just grab the sample here. You'll be able to see your black cardstock showing through your patterned paper. So if you wanted to do that, then you can do, but I'm not doing it for this project. So we're going to just glue our layering pieces down. Now it won't go all the way to the top, okay, just so you know. So we're going to layer each piece on each of the side walls like so. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So there we go. So that's them now. All we need to do now is just glue this together. So we're just going to add some glue onto this flap here. And glue it together. And there we go. So that's your top part of your hat done. So I'm going to put that to one side. So now we need to make we need to put the base together, and then we need to do the box that's going to go inside to fit our treats in. So first of all, I'm going to just glue this piece down. Okay, so that's ready. So now we need to get our octagon, and we need to get our 8 small side walls. And again, we're going to join these together first, and then these will get attached to this octagon piece here, and then that will be your treat box. We're going to do the same as what we did with the tall side walls, and we're just going to glue them together like so. So there we go. I don't know if it would be easier to glue these down while this is not attached to one another. So I'm going to do that. So we're just simply going to line up these tabs onto here. Okay, so I'll do the first couple with you. So we're going to add glue here. So I've added my glue, and we're just going to line it up on there like so. Now, do I want this to be on the inside? Okay. I've changed my mind. I actually want my flaps to go on the outside of my octagon, so then you're not going to see it on the inside, because this is going to be permanently stuck to your base. So I think I'm going to do it that way. So I'm going to add my glue to the inside of my flaps, and then stick it down that way, and then it will look neater inside my box. So I'll press that down, and then add my next one, and you just follow it all the way around. And I'm trying to keep my octagon shape flat to the surface, so then it's not going to warp, and I know that it's all sticking nicely together like so. Now you will find that these side walls will lean to, okay, that's what they're supposed to do, so don't panic. They're supposed to lean inwards. so don't worry about that. So I'm just going to carry on and do this, and then we just need to simply attach our glue to this piece here, and then glue our side walls together. This is going to get stuck in the middle of your base like that, and then your cone, your tall cone, is going to sit over the top like so, and then there is your cute little witch hat. Glue this down, and I'm going to make sure that I add plenty of glue. So I'm just going to try and get it central. Okay, and I'm going to press that down. But yeah, how cute is that? Love it. So now what we need to do is we're going to add the belt to the top part of our cone. So this is where these bits come in. So you can see that we have 8 pieces of these ones here, and we have a flap here, and we're going to fold on that score line, and we're going to join these together to make the belt. And then this bit is obviously the buckle, and one of these will thread through like so, and then obviously it will go on the front of our witch's hat. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these together. So I've done my belt now, and I've just threaded the buckle through, and we are going to attempt to place this on here. I'm going to wrap it around, okay, and we are going to just glue this in place. So these 2 pieces here, so we've got this flap here, and then we've got the straight edge. We're going to wrap it around the hat and then just glue them together. It's going to be a bit difficult for me to show you on camera, but that's what I'm going to do. So in fact, I'm wondering if I can do it and then slide it over the hat. So let's give it a go, so then you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gluing those 2 pieces together like so. We're going to place that over the hat, and it will lay in place, and then you just alter your buckle like that. How cute is that? So I'm not going to decorate this on camera, so what I'll do is I'll put pictures at the end of this video of me showing you the finished witch's hat all decorated up, and I will be using some of the dies and stamp sets that are in this collection. But before I do go, I do have these shiny metallic watercolor paints, and I'm wanting to use this silver one here. And what I want to do is I want to just highlight the edges of my hat, so then it ties in with the belt here. So I'm just simply going to wet my finger. I've just got some water on the side here, and I'm just going to make my paint wet, so you can see it's on my finger. And in fact, I'm just going to test run it. I'm going to just lightly rub the edges with it. So can you see it? So it's going to give it a slight shimmer to it, and you'll see a bit of the silver there as well. So I'm going to do that, and let's see what it looks like. So I'm just going to highlight the edges. So I don't know if you can see that, it's giving a nice shimmer to it. So I'm going to do that to the rest. So there we go. So I've added the silver metallic paint, can you see it? And I thought that was really effective, and it just tied in with that belt. So absolutely love this, so cute. And obviously the lid pops off and you can put your treats in. But if you wanted to make this as an ornament, don't cut off those flaps on the larger side walls, and you can stick them down and you can make it a ornament. So there we go. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and links are in the description bar if you want to go and purchase this cute hat die, and also the papers as well. And you will also find the rest of the collection on Craftstash website as well. So look out for the photos at the end when I have decorated this hat. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and take care guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.